Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the homestead. Today is Friday, October 30th, and this is a video I was hoping I didn't have to make, but unfortunately, we had some tragedy on the homestead this week. It's temperatures got down to upper 30s, lower 40s for a couple of days, and we had some rain, and we lost the majority of our Cornish cross. Ducks are doing fine, but the Cornish cross, most of them are. Let me turn you around and show you which ones we still have left. The ones I have left, I've transferred, brought inside, and put in this little tote here. Of course, that guy's just chilling out right there on top. Move him off. And that's the 4 that we have left. Put that down. So if you'll see the difference in size between one of the ducks and one of the chickens, we got these at the same time at the same day, and the ducks are significantly larger than the chicks. If you can kind of get a thing like that. So that's one of the issues, is that the ducks are just that much larger. And then if I show you over here and here, just in a few days, their bedding is somewhat dry in here. But when I take a look at the ducks' bedding, within a day, whether it's raining or not, it's all wet. I'll go show you here in a second what their bedding all looks like outside, and them as a whole. Okay, so prepare for some cuteness alert here. So here are the ducks. Let's see if I can. And this is their brooder, and you can kind of tell here. I put fresh pine shavings down last night, and that's already kind of matted up a bit. And I fill this whole thing up. Last couple of days I've put a whole new layer in each day when I get home, and it gets matted up. And I think this is what happened when the chickens were in here with these guys. We had a combination of the bedding getting like this, the ducks being twice the size as the chickens, and so they're trying to all get next to this. There was one other heat source that was in here as well, but it wasn't enough. But I think actually they were all huddled together. The chickens got they probably got a little bit squished, and also with the bedding they got wet, and so it got cold, and so that's a lesson we'll learn the next time. We'll just not put chickens and ducks together in here at the same time. We'll have to definitely keep them separated. I think this is good enough for 25 birds. 50 might be a little bit much. Definitely for ducks. That's plenty enough for 25 ducks. More than this, and it's going to get too much. The chickens are a little bit smaller, so that they'll do a little bit better in here, but 25 at a time won't be a problem. It's just I need to make sure we only do ducks and chickens separately, and so that's kind of the issue there. Totally my fault. I screwed that one up. So expensive lesson learned on the homestead, and so we'll get back to you. Yeah, so that was an expensive lesson on the homestead this week with the birds like that. I'll definitely learn my lesson, and we'll do that differently next time. But we'll keep the chickens and the ducks separated, especially as chicks. They'll do a little bit better when they're older, but as chicks, they need to be separated. Just for the simple fact that ducks are they make their bedding a lot wetter, a lot quicker than the chickens do. The chickens' droppings aren't quite as wet, so lesson learned, hard lesson, tragedy on the homestead this week. Hard lesson learned, but one I won't repeat in the future. So maybe somebody can watch this and learn that in the future. So anyway, God bless, have a great week, and we'll see you on the next video.